Congratulations to everyone for the good work in New Jersey. Several members of the anti-registration forces are in custody in the Negative Zone facility.
I wanted to show everyone an exciting development. Dr. Pym and I have developed a new form of nanotechnology, codenamed Compliance, that allows S.H.I.E.L.D. to not only track the location of supervillains, but modify their behavior as well. Should a villain injected with Compliance disobey orders, S.H.I.E.L.D. can remotely incapacitate them by triggering a biochemical stasis, a pause button, if you will.
The villain's capabilities will be tested in the field by having them accompany you on your next mission. Your destination is the Geffen-Meyer chemical plant, where we have staged a false accident in an attempt to draw out anti-registration heroes working in the area.
When the anti-registration members arrive, we'll be there waiting for them.
Hey, what's up, fighters? Fireman 1995 here, and welcome back to some more Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. Last time, we recruited Gambit of X-Men and the Thing from Fantastic Four. This time, we are going to be doing one more time, and I really mean it when I say last time. We are going to be doing the pro-registration side for this episode. Then, afterward, we'll be looking at the anti-registration side. So, anyway, like always, before we begin, if y'all could do me a huge favor and punch that like button on this video, I would really appreciate it. So, I think before we jump into our next mission, I'm going to go ahead and change team real quick. And I actually have a good idea what team I'm going to be using.
Torch.
And those are going to be...
Mr. Fantastic.
Guess what, guys?
Invisible Woman.
It's going to be the Fantastic Four team this time. We're going to have Human Torch, Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, and the Thing. The full complete team.
Let's do this.
Because you know what? Why not at this rate, you know? So yeah, there you go. This is the team we're going to be using for this episode. A team of Fantastic Four. A complete set this time. With actually having a Thing on our side. So anyway. And y'all understand what I mean by getting to the end of the pro-registration and anti-registration side in a moment. Once I get this and the other episode up. But anyway, enough more rambling. Let's go to the next area, shall we? For registration on the left, anti on the right. And yeah, I'm just saying that because of the picture.
Folks, our job today is a simple one. Bring in as many anti-registration forces as possible. Let's go.
Okay, so our next agenda is to take down more anti-registration force, as you would have guessed already. And starting off this episode, you're probably noticing that we have a fifth character here. Now, who is this fifth character, you may ask? Well, if you couldn't have told from the briefing, in any other cases, that person that you see is called the Green Goblin. Basically, he's a Spider-Man villain. For a lot of the Spider-Man fans out there. Because if you know Green Goblin, you should know him from Spider-Man. So, like Iron Man and Mr. Fantastic said, he will be accompanying us the way through for our next mission. And yeah. Oh yeah, and I also did forget to mention, we also have new enemies on the field. These are the Rebel Brothers guy. The one that's attacking me right now. Now, these guys, Rebel Bruisers, they are pretty much like the heavy Rebel Mutant guy that we fought earlier. Wow, that was pretty rude. They just dropped in on us from like on top. But anyway, just like the heavy Rebel Mutant, Sorry if my voice is sounding a little weird, by the way. In case any of y'all noticed,
I can handle this.
Rebel Bruiser. They are exactly like the heavy mutant, as I said, but they can knock you to the ground and pound on you. But like I said, if you play as a heavy character, you actually do not need to worry about that. But if you're a smaller character, like Mr. Fantastic or whoever, then that's probably going to be an issue for you. So, be sure not to yeah. I think you know where this is going. Anyway, next enemy. From what you're noticing right now, these enemies are the Rebel Scrappers. These are, as you can tell, have female voices. Basically what they do is, they do a lot of close attack, as you can see. They can shoot projectiles, and of course...
I can't do this alone.
I can handle this.
Sorry for the sudden pause right there.
Feeling stronger than
Anyway, so as you can see, they can do projectile and they can do projectile and do a lot of close range attack. Yeah, that's actually what they do. But is that all the enemies we have? Of course not, because we are going to be having a healer here. When are we going to have the healer? I have no idea. But we'll see one eventually. I did not mean to click that right there, but anyway. And I should probably upgrade my characters. So you know what? Let's do that. Oh yeah, and I should also mention, anytime you have a teamwork in play, like Fantastic Four, your teamwork pretty much increases. Which, I don't know why it took it away all of a sudden, but whatever. Let's see. We're gonna upgrade everyone except Mr. Fantastic, unfortunately, but anyway. So, here we go. First boss, or first two boss, because there's actually two here. We have Luke Cage and Storm.
We knew this day was coming.
They have come to us for a fight. Let us give them one they will forever remember.
Alright, so next boss fight for the pro registration. This is Luke Cage and Storm. So this is pretty much like doing cloak and dagger fight, except you gotta take both of them down. So yeah. Now it doesn't really matter which one you choose, but yeah.
We can do this if we work
Alright.
I'll make this happen.
And I actually don't know why it's finding the Rebel Scrapper there, but anyway. So, anyway, both, I should also probably mention too that Storm and Luke Cage, both of them are obviously anti-registration, but that's not like the only thing I needed to say there. But anyways, so Storm and Luke Cage, these guys are both playable characters, and this is no joke, and I say that too. So basically, what you want to do is, like every other fight, you need to not get very close and to the point where you'll get comboed real hard. Because you know what? Getting comboed hard is bad. We don't need that. As you can tell, they can shoot electric. And I'm actually gonna have to start being a bit careful here. Hopefully I can get one of them out pretty soon. Because in a predicament like this, this is not looking very good for me. But to be honest, basically this really isn't supposed to be the point where you should be dying, but yeah. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go for a Storm first because she was low on HP. So anyway, that's Storm down, which means we only got Luke Cage left. And I'm actually gonna start keeping my distance to Luke since he's close range, while Storm was not. So yeah, unfortunately we lost Human Torch. I mean, yeah, we did lose Mr. Fantastic earlier, but I kind of don't understand why we did though. But anyway, that should be the end of the fight. That should be the end.
Give me someone else to pound.
So anyways, that's all of them. Iron Man? What is it? Green Goblin, he's gone. Slipped away while we were fighting. No need to worry. It's up on a pump of floor nanite and completely under control. He's likely helping elsewhere in the plant. My bad. Which is what you should be doing as well. So, unfortunately, we lost Human Torch, who was, strangely speaking, which I kind of don't get why. But anyway, so as you might notice now, we actually have the healer here. Now, what does the healer do? Well, they heal your enemies, of course, and revive them if necessary. Anyway, unfortunately, we also lost the Sting, but so far it looks like this is becoming a not so great of a start. But anyway, let's go revive the Sting. Sorry.
Work with me.
So let's go revive Human Torch and the Sting. But anyway, also even when you're far away from the character that dropped, you can still heal them by simply clicking their icon. That's another thing you should take note of. Anyway, we should be getting to a fight soon. You know what? I think I'm gonna jump over there right now.
Differences, or we can fight to the end. Your call.
All right, next fight. Next fight is Daredevil. Yeah, you know that nunchuck guy. He is. Well, you guessed it. Another playable character. Resembling and helping out with the anti-registration, of course. Now, what this guy does is, well, I think that's really simple.
Forced to hurt you.
Really, and I'm actually gonna choose another character.
Let's do this. I can't do this alone.
I'll help you.
I'm gonna choose another character and just run over Daredevil with his billiard ball. Cause I actually like the billiard ball, to be honest. And come on,
I'm in.
come on. I want to do the billiard ball again. So anyway, and wow, oh man, we're doing a lot of damage. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough for us to finish Daredevil off, but it looks like he's down to not much HP left. Huh?
Ready to go.
And with that, we should be about done here.
Can't take much more.
Let's find somebody.
This is all.
And there we go.
Consider yourself.
Gonna finish him off with the thing. And I want to say we're probably not gonna get a good score with how many characters drop. I think the only one that did not drop was Invisible Woman, to be honest. Anyway. But regardless of our pathetic performance of losing few allies, I'm sorry, that we shouldn't have lost, we still got an A rank from that, strangely enough. Anyway, got all destruction, missed a few collection, missed more enemies. Not bad. Kind of a rusty start, but we'll wake up from it eventually. No worry.
I wish it hadn't come to this, Hank.
We're doing what we agreed needed doing. Are you starting to doubt yourself?
No, of course not. Never mind. We need to take care of this situation before it gets any more out of hand. Everyone, converge on Goliath. Take him out.
Okay. Alright, so next mission is honestly gotta be one of my favorite missions to do. And this is to take down Goliath. Or if you're on the anti-registration, you would take out Hank Pym. But anyways, so as you see from the start, you see Goliath and Hank Pym fighting each other. Well, before you ask, hey, can't we do anything about it? Well, unfortunately, we cannot at the moment. But we will be doing that much later. Because we're probably gonna be fighting more enemies. Sorry, my throat. Before we get to the boss we need to get to, which is obviously Goliath. Goliath is the one on the left side. Shift for your information. Hank Pym is our buddy.
You lose, Cupcake.
But you guys probably already knew that right about now. But anyway, So yeah, whenever the Rebel Breather does that ramming attack, you honestly don't want to be in the way, or otherwise you will be grabbed. So being grabbed is a no-no. Here we go. And wow, we got a lot of coins here. Sweet. Can this thing be destroyed by any chance? Apparently not. Okay, apparently not. So we're gonna keep going here. Destroy more of these. Get as much coin as we can. Alright. That was my third again. Also, I am gonna let you know in advance that this is actually being re-recorded in advance. And for the anti-registration, it's gonna be the same thing, unfortunately, because of just having to screw around with the recording, just for those who are wondering. But yeah. But I'm not gonna go through any other information. I believe that's indestructible, and it is. So I don't know why I even bother with it. Look like we got enemies ahead though. So let's go. Okay, well the rebel scrapper just fell off. So I guess we're gonna go down here then. Where are the scrappers? They're still on top of there. You're still on top of there. Yeah, I think we better take care of that scrapper, our rebellious friend, before we actually advance any further. And you were over here. Oh, there. Oh, there she is. I see her.
Who's next?
And she's gone. So now with all the scrappers out of the way, hopefully, I still see enemies though, unfortunately. A bruiser. Just gonna do the thunderclap. Thunderclap to make sure you can't do anything. And yeah. So as soon as we get to the top, this happened. Thank them! No! How could you lose to Goliath? Yeah, whatever. It was destined for us to fight him anyway. But anyway. No enemy. There's not any enemies over here, so we're just gonna jump into the fight. Everyone, I think you know who this next fight is.
I'm not gonna just turn myself in.
Who we're fighting.
What you're doing is
and
wrong.
this don't just glitch. I just saw him glitch.
Feel the wrath of Thor.
Sorry if I had to talk through that, but I just having to notice. Sorry, kind of glitched out a little bit there. Anyway, meet Goliath. The bot for the pro registration, as one would have guessed. So, in order to do this fight, you have to click the target as fast as you can, as it shows on the screen. So, to defeat Goliath, you honestly want to throw a fuel tank at him. And for your information, there are at least three of the containers that we gotta destroy. Now, of course, there's two ways that you can destroy him. One is by defeating him the way the game intended you to do this, or you can just shoot projectile at Goliath, which takes a lot longer than you would think. So if you want me to be honest, I would suggest that you do not attack Goliath with your projectile. This same thing will also go with Hate Them if you're doing anti-registration. Just for a heads up. Anyway, so there's one fuel tank left, and we're honestly going to grab this and throw. And these target practice things, they're really easy to do. I don't think you should have a problem with them. And then we, as David, have taken down the Goliath once and for all. We have grounded him for good.
And stay down.
So, that's the last time we'll be seeing Goliath. Won't we? Anyway, ground Goliath, and we got an A rank. Got almost all the collection, but missed a lot of destruction and enemies, but nothing we can really do about that, so yeah. Nick Fury? What? I thought we saw a clone of him. Whatever. Okay, so if you were to have Iron Man for the first 2 stages that we did, you will be no longer allowed to play as Iron Man. So, anyway, we didn't play as Iron Man, so we're just gonna keep going with this team. Time to hop into our next mission, which is also our last mission for this episode.
Attention all units. Don't forget Captain America is in the facility. He is considered armed and dangerous. Do not slow down. Do not give any ground to these rebels.
Alright. So this is what I mean by this being the final stage. Well, the final stage that we're going to be doing for each side. So anyway, right away I'm going to destroy these crates, and we should be seeing enemies pretty shortly, which is right now. Okay. That's the scrapper down. That was bad. That was bad.
Ready to go.
Also, I am gonna say, well, actually, I better not say right now, but all I'm gonna say is that the upcoming fight, this one is gonna be hard, and you will see why here in a moment when we get over here. Anyway, you are healing, and we cannot allow you to heal.
Now that was fun.
Go ahead and destroy these real quick. Oh, I'm really glad that one that intended for me, though it probably was.
Can't take much more.
Let's do this.
Also, why are you guys leaving me behind? I don't want to be left behind. I'd rather not be left behind. Anyway. These are explosive, but I'm going to destroy them anyways. So anyway, here comes our next fight, which is
countless times as brothers. It has now come to this: heroes hunted by heroes in the name of justice. And where is Stark? Huh? Is he afraid to face us, or his own hypocrisy?
Captain America. So anyway, so this fight against Captain America, this fight that you have for this one is really hard. Why is it hard? Well, the reason why it's hard is because this guy doesn't hold any bars. Let's just say that much. So anyway, so what you're gonna be seeing here is you are obviously gonna be seeing spawning rebel enemies that appear before you. But anyway, and another reason why I say this one is hard is that you should probably expect to die here. Well, expect to drop at least one time. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, the thing that's hard about this fight is that enemies constantly appear as you're fighting Captain America. And as you can see already, we are already taking down quite a bit actually.
I haven't got what it takes.
And
I can handle this.
I'm actually doing a lot better than I was expecting to do. But that's because I used 3 fusion.
This isn't right. None of this is right.
So, yeah. So for this fight, you actually want to make sure you use a lot of fusion. Well, as much as you can in any other ways, but yeah. But luckily, I did not manage to. I managed not to lose any heroes, so that is good news for us. But yeah. So fighting Captain America, it's actually really hard because enemies constantly spawn as you're fighting them. Because they're not supposed to go easy on you because it actually does get a lot harder as you progress onward. I mean, what else do you expect? Like at this rate? Anyway.
Best you can do.
Give me someone else to pound.
Also, I forgot to mention as well that we actually did pick up a special,
We got separated from our squad, and then the rebels attacked. We should join with you. Strength in numbers, yeah?
Also, I guess I should also mention that we picked up a special medal, which was the reward for defeating Captain America, or Iron Man if you're anti-registration. So this badge that I picked up for defeating him is the Valorous Unit Ribbon. This gives you 50 health and energy perfusion KO. This is a very special badge, and it's pretty useful, and you're probably going to want to use that badge later on. So, yeah. So, no matter which side you are, pro or anti, you will get this badge. But anyway.
Gotta hurt.
And obviously the SRU soldier is going to be where we are. And that bruiser just followed us here. But you know what? We can't let them live.
I like it. I ain't got no power.
No way. No way, Jose. We can't let them win.
I'll spare you the humiliation of another fight.
I see a healer, and it's running away. Get back here, healer. Get back here. Get back here, you.
Little help?
Actually, no. I better not. I better take down this bruiser more than anything. Because I am more afraid of a bruiser than scrappers. And I am completely being honest here, of course. Anyway, we should be getting to Nick Fury here. Who is around this area? Anyway.
Okay, here's the story. Some of the pet supervillains have gone AWOL and are planting bombs. I'm gonna handle defusing them, but you need to keep Green Goblin busy while I'm doing it.
Alright, next mission that we're doing. This next mission that we're doing is we are going to be protecting Nick Fury from the Green Goblin. Now, this does not require us to take down Green Goblin, but we just need to keep him busy, as Nick Fury said. So what you want to do is you want to keep him pinned from one side over the other, and not get him very close. Do that for long enough, then you should be good. Anyway. And you should also not you should also not let Nick Fury or let all your allies drop too, of course, because if you do, then it's gonna be game over, and then you're gonna have to try the mission again. But he gets to the... So basically where Nick Fury goes is he starts from the bottom right and goes like a clockwise or counterclockwise. I don't know what clockwise it is. I don't know if it's counter or not. He'll go from bottom right to bottom left. And as soon as he gets to the bottom left, that's where you finish the mission. So anyway, we got A on all the missions that we did for this episode. So, not bad. Missed a lot of enemies and destruction, but got a lot of collection.
Well, well, well. Look who's back in the land of the living. You're in one of my little safe houses. An out-of-service shield facility I kept on hand for an occasion just like this. You guys did a good job of buying me time to defuse those bombs. I got most of them. But not all. Neither side's getting too specific, but a good number of those heroes got pretty badly hurt in the explosions, including yourselves. No one saw what those mind-controlled freaks were trying to do, or that we tried to stop them. So it was up to me to save you.
Where does he get all those clones from? Like, seriously? Can somebody answer that?
Now look, something big is going down. Somehow or other, somebody hijacked the nanites that were supposed to be controlling the bad guys. Maybe by now I could have figured out who if I hadn't been too busy playing nursemaid to you grunts.
You owe me. And since you're all presumed dead by both sides, you're the perfect little group to check out of this war, at least for a bit, to help me figure this thing out. You with me? Good. Come see me when you're ready.
Okay, so for completing all the pro registration episode or anti, whichever you choose, you'll get a new boost slot, and this will be the end of the split episode. But next time we're gonna be looking at the anti-registration side and be doing their episode. So I think you guys know what that means. That'll do it for this episode of Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. So, I want to thank you guys all so much for watching this. And remember, if you enjoyed this episode of Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 and like to see the next episode, don't forget to punch that like button. Next time we're going to be looking at the anti-registration side and ending our split episode once and for all. So, once again, I am Fightman1995. See you all. Have a good day. Game on, my friend. And take care. Goodbye.